and then choose our VPC. Then yes, attach. Then now we are able to create our VPN. So I will click on create VPN. I will name it Azure AWS VPN. So our virtual private gateway, I will choose the one that I have created. And for customer gateway, I will choose the one that I have created as well. And here for routing options, make sure to choose the static. And here the IP prefixes, you have to enter the IP address of your VPC on AWS and your virtual network on Azure. So on Azure we have 192 and 168.0.0/16, and on AWS we have 10.10.0.0/16. We hover on this, and this one, it's telling me the customer gateway CIDR range, means the range of the IP address on our virtual network on Azure account. That is 192.168/16, and this one is the AWS CIDR range, that is 10.10.0.0/16. We'll scroll down here and then create my VPN. So now it is in the pending state. So what I have to do now is to download this configuration, right? And for the vendor, I will choose generic, right? And the IKE version, AWS supports both of them, the first and the second. Anyone you choose, it does not matter. Then I will download this configuration. What I have to do is to open this configuration here. Here we have two tunnels. The first IP security tunnel and this second one. These two tunnels for the high availability reason. So as you can see here, we have two tunnels. If this tunnel breaks down, then this tunnel will replace it and we will use this tunnel, right? So we must use two tunnels for high availability, but if you use only one, it will work as well. But for high availability reason, right, to avoid the interruption of the connection between our AWS account resource and our Azure account resource, we have to create two channels. So to create or to implement this configuration on Azure side, we have to create something called the local network gateway on our Azure account. So I will go here and then come back to home and then search for local network gateway. I will create one, and for the resource group I will choose VPN. Scroll down here, and for the name I will call it local network gateway Azure AWS. And for the IP address, this IP address, right, I have to check this IP address. Scroll down here to the channel interface configuration and then copy this virtual private gateway IP address and then paste it here. And for the address space, we have to type the address IP address range or the CIDR IP address of our AWS VPC. Then I will create our local network gateway. So once this local network gateway created, I have to come back to my, so I have to wait until the deployment finish and come back to my virtual network gateway. So it's created, and click on connection, and then to the plus button, add, and here I will call it connection Azure AWS. So the connection type is site to site. And then for the network gateway, this is our network gateway that we created earlier. And for the local network gateway, we'll choose our local network gateway that we have created earlier. And for the shared key, you have to scroll up here in the IPsec channel 1, and this is the pre-shared key. Copy it, and then we paste it here, right? And we will go with the default options without changing anything, and click on OK. So in the same time, I will come back and create the standby local network. So if this local network Azure AWS breaks down or stop it, I have to, the other local network gateway, it must to take its place. So our Azure AWS VPN, and the name I will call it local network gateway Azure AWS standby, and then for the IP address, I will scroll down. Here we have the IPsec channel 1. I will scroll down here for the IPsec channel 2 and scroll down here and look for the configuration, the channel interface configuration, and copy the IP address of our virtual private gateway. We'll copy it and paste it here. And then for the IP address, this is the IP, or we have to type the CIDR block of our AWS VPC. So review and create, then we create that. So then our second local network gateway is created. So I will come back to virtual network again, sorry, and then choose our virtual network for this virtual network, and then scroll down here under settings. We'll choose connection, and then add connection. I call it connection Azure AWS standby. Choose the site to site, therefore local network gateway, and for the shared key, I will scroll up here under the IPsec channel, and they will copy this pre-shared key and then paste it here and click on OK.